Some fights shake cities. Some fights shake worlds. But this one? It shakes logic itself. Because today, we're diving into a battle no one ever expected. Batman versus Roronoa Zoro, a strategist who plans 12 steps ahead, against a swordsman who cuts through the impossible. And trust me, this clash gets wild. Before we begin, hit subscribe so you never miss battles like this. So picture this. Two legends. Two completely different worlds. Yet somehow, one impossible encounter. On one side, the Dark Knight. A man who studies every weakness, every angle, every outcome. On the other side, Roronoa Zoro. A warrior who treats limits like jokes and turns raw willpower into strength. Today, we explore what happens when swordplay meets strategy, when discipline meets instinct, and when two monsters in their own fields collide. Alright, let's step into the story. The night is quiet over Gotham Harbor. Too quiet. Batman stands on a rooftop, cape fluttering in the cold wind. He's been tracking a strange energy spike all night. Something not from this world. Then, a blast of green light tears open the sky. Like someone sliced a hole through reality itself. Batman narrows his eyes. Someone is falling through that tear. No, not falling. Landing. The figure smashes onto a loading dock, cracking concrete. Dust explodes outward. Batman leaps down. Silent. Controlled. When the dust clears, he sees a man. Green hair. 3 swords. Muscles built like a warrior sculpted by battle. Roronoa Zoro rises to his feet, annoyed. Great, he mutters. Lost again. Batman steps forward. Identify yourself. Zoro grins. Oh, a challenge already. The Dark Knight instantly recognizes the situation. This man is strong. Very strong. And confused. But confusion doesn't make him less dangerous. Zoro draws one sword. Slow. Deliberate. Confident. Batman raises a hand. I don't want to fight you. Zoro shrugs. That's fine. I only care what I want. He disappears. Not literally, but to Batman, it might as well be. A green blur slashes toward him. The Dark Knight pivots, cape shielding his flank. Metal sparks explode as sword meets reinforced armor. Zoro skids back, eyes wide. Oh, that's some tough skin you got. Batman analyzes everything. Speed, insane. Power, terrifying. Awareness, battle-honed. Enhanced human, Batman thinks. Maybe more. Zoro cracks his neck. Round 2. He charges again. Batman throws smoke bombs. Zoro cuts them in half before they even burst. He fires grapnels. Zoro slices those too. He launches tasers. Zoro's swords deflect the bolts like lightning-kissed steel. Man, you're flashy, Zoro laughs. Batman knows this isn't working. Zoro's instincts are too sharp, too reactive, too overwhelming. So Batman shifts tactics. He stops attacking. He stops defending. He starts observing. Every movement, every breath, every tiny mistake. And then he spots it. Zoro keeps favoring his right side, protecting it. An old injury? A habit? A flaw? Whatever it is. Batman files it away. Because strategy doesn't care about power. Strategy only needs one opening. Mini-hook Zoro charges again. But this time, Batman steps into the strike. Not away. Zoro's eyes widen. What? Batman traps the sword under his gauntlet, twists, and uses Zoro's momentum to flip him through a stack of crates. Zoro crashes through it like it's paper. He rises laughing. Oh man, you're fun. Zoro bites down on his third sword. That wild, terrifying style emerges. 3-sword style. Batman's lenses tighten. This is the form that levels mountains. This is the form that ends battles. Batman activates full combat mode. Zoro launches forward with a roar. Onigiri. A triple-bladed strike tears through the dock, splitting steel beams behind Batman like they were nothing. Batman barely dodges. The shockwave alone sends him sliding back. Zoro doesn't stop. He becomes a storm. Strike after strike. A whirlwind of steel and willpower. Batman blocks with reinforced gauntlets. Counterattacks with gadgets. Flashbangs. EMP charges. Explosive gel. Nothing slows Zoro down. Nothing. Zoro cuts through a batarang. then sends a slash so powerful it carves a trench through the concrete. Batman feels the impact through his entire armor. This is the most dangerous swordsman he has ever faced. And Zoro? He's not even at full power yet. Batman's heartbeat stays steady. His voice calm. You're strong, he says. But strength without direction is wasted. Zoro smirks. Good thing my direction is straight at you. He leaps high, sword raised, a finishing blow. Batman presses a button on his gauntlet. The dock ignites with an electromagnetic pulse. All metal within range becomes unbearably heavy. Even swords. Zoro's blades fall from his grip. He crashes onto the dock, rolling forward. Batman steps toward him. Calm. Calculated. Fight's over. But Zoro isn't done. He cracks a smile. You think I need swords? He lunges forward with a barehanded punch so strong it dents Batman's chest plate. Batman flies back, skidding across the ground. Zoro wipes blood from his lip. That was for dropping my swords. Batman stands. Armor damaged. Ribs bruised. But his mind? Sharp as ever. You rely on instinct, Batman says. I rely on preparation. Zoro grins. Then stop preparing. He dashes forward again. Batman sets his final trap. Explosive gel beneath Zoro's feet, timed perfectly. Zoro steps. Batman detonates. A controlled blast launches Zoro into the cargo cranes above. For a moment, everything goes still. Smoke rises. Metal creaks. Wind howls. Batman waits. Breathing slow. Controlled. Then, a shadow leaps from the smoke. Swords reclaimed. Eyes burning with determination. Now I'm warmed up. Batman's eyes widen. Impossible. Zoro drops into his stance. 3 swords. Perfect focus. Absolute will. This isn't chaos anymore. This is mastery. 3-sword style. Rengoku. Zoro unleashes a fiery, spinning attack. A strike so sharp it cuts through the crane behind him. Batman dodges, barely. But even he knows. This is a losing game. Zoro's raw power is escalating. Fast. He needs one final move. One last calculation. Batman throws a sonic batarang. Zoro slices it, but the pitch disrupts his balance for half a second. That's all Batman needs. He hits Zoro with a reinforced shockwave gauntlet, a punch amplified by sound and force. Zoro slams into the ground. The dock shatters under him. Silence. Batman stands over him. Breathing heavy. Armor cracked. You don't know when to stop, Batman says. Zoro laughs through the pain. Why would I? I almost had you. Zoro slowly gets up. Not angry. Not defeated. Just impressed. You fight weird, he says. No spirit. No aura. Just thinking. Batman nods. You fight with heart. With instinct. It's impressive. Zoro sheaths his swords. So, round 2 someday? Batman smirks. Only if you learn how to get around Gotham without getting lost. Zoro shrugs. No promises. The portal behind him flickers to life again. Away home. Zoro steps toward it. Then glances back. You're strong, Bat Guy. Stronger than you look. Batman replies. Same to you, swordsman. Zoro walks into the portal. Gone. The tear closes. Gotham is quiet again. But Batman knows one truth now. There are fighters out there unlike anything he's ever faced. And some of them might be even stronger. If Zoro is out there, who else crossed into this world? Luffy, Sanji, Mihawk, or maybe someone worse. Someone even Batman isn't prepared for. And if that day comes, the Dark Knight will have to face a storm bigger than Gotham itself. This battle wasn't about who wins. It was about what happens when 2 worlds collide. When pure, wild swordplay meets cold, razor-sharp strategy. Zoro pushed Batman harder than most villains ever could. And Batman proved that brains can match even the craziest power. But their story? It's not finished. Not even close. If you enjoyed this clash, hit subscribe and dive into the next one. More DC versus One Piece battles are coming. And trust me, they only get crazier from here.